Hello and welcome back to the SEKISUI Success Factors Learning Administrator Training video series. In today's video, we will be learning how to create an assessment or quiz in the learning management system. This is one of the most useful features for anyone who manages training program design. So let's get started. Begin by logging into SuccessFactors and scrolling down to the bottom of the screen to the Learning Management tile. Click in. From the Learning Management home screen, click the Contents icon from the header at the top of the screen. Select the Assessments tab from the left side of the screen and select Add New in the top right corner. A new window will open, which will give you a choice between two different types of assessment. A quiz, which is a simple, lightweight type of assessment, or an exam, which offers more features in order to test users' understanding of e-learning. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to select a quiz. We now have to input some basic information about our quiz, beginning with a quiz ID. I'll input example quiz ID 1. You then need to give your quiz a name. The quiz name will be shown to users in their learning page. If you wish to input a description about your quiz, you may. You also need to choose the primary locale, which will affect the language that the quiz is viewed in. Then you need to choose the domain where your quiz will be stored. For the purpose of this video, I will choose the all domain so that every learning administrator around the world will be able to view the quiz that I create. When selecting a domain, please think carefully about which other learning administrators you want to be able to access your quiz. You can also choose whether you want your quiz to be active or inactive. But as we're not going to directly attach it to an item just yet, it's okay to leave it active. Once you're done, you'll be brought to the quiz overview page. So now we can start adding questions to our quiz. Select the locale, for example, English Primary. As you can see, to begin inputting questions, you can select from a range of different question types: single answer, multiple answers, true or false, ordering, and fill in the blank. Each question comes with slightly different rules and options for curation, so I'm going to create one of each question type, beginning with single answer. For the single answer type of question, learners have to choose from a list of answers to a question, but unlike multiple choice, only one answer is correct. High pressure, right? Begin by entering a question in the box at the top. Then input answers to the question in the answer boxes. As you can see, there are check boxes next to each of the answers. The checkbox that you leave checked will be the answer that is correct for this question. Finally, you have to input some feedback for correct and incorrect answers. I'm going to leave the standard responses correct for correct and incorrect for incorrect answers. Once you're done here, you can click Save to save your question. The question has now been saved, so in order to add another question, you can just select the Add button in the bottom right of the screen. So let's choose multiple answers. Like single answer, you input a question and a range of different answers. However, for this question type, multiple answers can be correct. Once you've input your answers, make sure that you check the boxes next to correct answers. This means when learners select these answers, they will be registered as correct in the system. Any boxes that do not have a check will not be registered as correct answers if selected by users when they are completing this assessment. You can add more answers by clicking the Add Answer button, and you can even delete answers by pressing the Delete button on the right side of the screen next to an answer. If you wish, you can input different feedback responses to the questions at the bottom. When you're done, click Save. Next, we'll take a look at true and false questions. True and false questions operate on a simple premise. In the question, you input a statement, and then for the answers, you can select whether it is true or false. For example, select the correct answer from the two answer options. In this case, it is false. And then click Save. Now we will look at the ordering questions. An ordering type of question asks users to order answers in the correct sequence. So, what is the correct order of the 3S principle? Once you have finished inputting all our questions, we will be able to choose an option that ensures answers appear in a random order. So for now, we can just click Save. The final question type is the fill-in-the-blank question type. For this, you write a question in the question box at the top, and then use 2 underscores to mark the blank where you want users to input a word. We can then input an answer, which is the word that we want users to fill in where we have put 2 underscores in the question above. In this case, the answer is 70th. Now, because users may also write their answer in different ways, you can also add alternate answers to account for variations in correct answer or in the way in which a user might input the answer. In this case, instead of the number, users may enter a word, so I will write that also. Once you're done inputting your answers, click Save. Once you're done inputting all of your questions, select the menu button in the top right of the screen. Go to the quiz overview page at the top. Let's edit some of the quiz settings. Make sure that Randomize Questions is set to Yes. Then select Save. Click Menu and Quiz Overview to go back to the Overview page. From the Quiz Overview screen, you can select to preview your quiz by hitting the play button on the right side of the screen. This enables you to preview the user view of your quiz. You can begin by pressing Start and then work your way sequentially through the questions that you input. As you can see, the answers are indeed randomized. So for the ordering question, you only need to enter your answers in the correct order when creating the question, and the system will then randomize them for you automatically. Congratulations, we've passed the quiz. And that brings us to the end of how to create an assessment, the video. In the next video, we will learn how to create an e-learning item so that we can attach both this assessment and some of the contents that we created in the previous video, and then assign it to users to take in their learning page. Great job, everybody. See you in the next video.